tell.
Oh, yeah, we got plenty
Just
of
by
that.
my fucking football team I've chosen life.
I love how geographically you had no input on who you're gonna root for the rest of your life, but
Boy,
you just get to suffer.
did the right team find me. I'm telling you, I know I'm old, and I'll be even older tomorrow, but
I'll tell you what,
they were good when I was a kid.
I didn't think we were gonna have that as the intro song today.
We are
Being Tuesday, not a Bears victory Tuesday because the Bears fucked up last night. But I thought for sure you're going to bring in our favorite friends, one of my favorites, Simon and Garfunkel. It's just opening up to Hello Darkness, my old friend, which is what we call the Bears NFL season every year. So.
Yeah.
What'd you say you're calling this episode, Bobby?
I believe that was Deja Stew.
Deja Stew. Long time ago for our long-time listeners, which are both of you. We would love you. Mom, Judd's mom, we appreciate you. We did it's all the same ingredients, but the stew tastes the same. We were hoping for a better meal this year. And I know it's only one game, and we're not going to, it being Suicide Awareness Month, September. Again, thank you, Tegan. And this beer here is for all those that can't be with us. Life is a semicolon, not a period. Take a pause. 988. And I'm sure that Chicagoland area called 9888 like crazy last night. Because if you didn't watch the game, the first three quarters were Bears dominance. It was ugly, but man, did look good. What did you say Caleb started out as, Judd?
What? They're 10 for 10, right?
10 for 10.
Yeah.
That he was murdering.
That was the best completion. Was 10 for 10 was the first time it's happened since 1978, the start of the year.
Good Lord. And then later on, I get to see a stat about J.J. McCarthy being the next Tarkenton. And
You have the Fran Tarkenton.
Oh, yeah, Fran Tarkenton.
I'm like, at the first three quarters, they're talking about what a bust he is and how he never threw any passes in Michigan. And then they're like, oh, this could be the greatest Viking
Hey,
ever.
everything changes quick. If
does.
If Santos hits a field goal, and who knows what happens. And
And there were some really fucking weird calls.
oh, God, there was a couple brutal.
There's always going to
But
be.
yeah, there are every
Yeah,
week.
but those were like pretty game.
There were some rough
changing.
ones.
It's like it kept drives alive and killed another drive. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
And I think that what really gets me, I like Ben Johnson. I like how crazy he was. I'm about to have to pay a fine. I'm going to be coughing.
Well, we're missing Henry this week, so somebody's got to make editing harder in the background.
All right.
Bears.
Stop,
Why
Bears.
are you laughing so hard, Judd?
I'm not laughing.
I think what goes really unnoticed, and I got to give a huge shout out to Yurko on ESPN 1000. He said, do you think the Bears really wish that they didn't go so pass heavy with who they drafted and picked up and all that, when all they needed to do was pound the ball down Minnesota's throat?
Yeah.
And they had no run game?
That's what I was on the phone with a buddy talking about that. I'm like, well, they didn't draft to run the ball. I'm like,
No.
Now we can't run the ball.
No, they didn't. And this was one of the deepest running back drafts, right, in recent memory.
Like ever.
So yeah, I mean that's definitely a bummer.
Bears.
We know Ben Johnson, his offense is predicated off of a run and the play action. I overall love Ben Johnson. I mean, there's a couple questionable things. I had no problem with the fourth down. Did you guys have any problem with that?
Love
No,
the fourth
that's
down.
fine.
We all watched the game at the bar together because we're alcoholics.
Yes, we did.
And love the Bears. And everybody was losing their mind in a good way. That's why we brought Ben Johnson here, because he's a wild card. Then it's a perfect play, and it doesn't happen. And then everybody's like, oh, we should have never done that.
That's how fucking all the idiots are, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
No. Oh, it goes in. Yes. Yes. Oh, don't go in. No.
Yeah, well, that was kind of the thing, like, because I know all three of us were fine with it, and then by the end of the game, I know we were bitching a little bit about it, but it's like, letting the night go. Yeah, I just muted that one, but letting the night be processed this morning. It's like, yeah, I mean, we're in the moment, everybody's happy. You're like, all right, cool, we got some aggression. I have no problem with that. My only real problem with him is all the fucking horizontal plays, all the swing passes, screen passes. It was very reminiscent.
I did not miss that. Yeah, there was that one that it was like the negative 7-yard like pass attempt on 3rd and 9. I'm like, what are we doing here?
It was very Eberflus-esque, very reminiscent of what we saw last year.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all
I
good.
got a cock in my throat.
Well, it was a long night for all of us.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was working on my night moves like Bob
Dude,
Seger. You know
the
what I'm saying?
atmosphere in that fucking bar after they lost and it was all over. Everybody closed their tabs.
I closed
And
out.
then I'm just like, everyone was such a grumpy fuck yesterday.
I don't think, and we might as well just go into it. Shamrock and I were sitting near each other, but we did have a friend, a Packers friend, sitting in the middle.
Which is fine. Everybody's
fine.
got to have a homosexual friend.
Yeah, we all have a few.
Make-
you know, it's
make your
2025.
choices. You be you. Hey, love is love.
He was clapping for very loudly and aggressively every time the Vikings did
Every
something.
time the Vikings did anything.
It was
And
a
then
lot.
to my right, I had one of our good friends of the show and our good friend Mo. And he's one of the most negative Bears fans I've ever heard.
Captain Negative. Though.
I mean-
We all knew this was coming.
He's like, I only wear this hat one day a year. I'm sleeping in next Sunday.
we all gonna act like we surprised. Every 10 seconds.
I was surprised. I did not think they were going to choke that one away.
Especially after the first 3 quarters, we looked good. It could have been better, but I was like, okay, we're definitely winning this. And somebody might have had good money on the game and could have taken a buyout. And I'm like, absolutely not. So, I mean, sorry, Bronson, you're not going to school. It's okay, though. We're going to get it back. We'll get it back. Week 1.
He's not going to school, like any more school. at
Ever.
all.
Like,
Get
hey,
a job.
shit's tough, dude. Get out
10-year-olds
there.
can work.
Yeah, fuck
right.
yeah.
You can move to Kentucky. Make them pick like tobacco in the farms.
Bring your kid to work day is going to be permanent in his household.
Dad, can I go to
Shit's
school?
allowed
You
down
can
south.
shut your mouth and start pushing that foam through the damn fucking press, boy. We got bills to pay.
I think, like, realistically, I expected this. Not necessarily the get ahead and then fucking blow it. I mean, that sucks. But I expected there to be a lot of growing pains. I really didn't think they were going to look great until weeks 3 to 6. You know, and we all know the first 3 weeks of the NFL season because there's no preseason. Why they play maybe a quarter of the starters for the whole fucking
rough.
preseason. It's going to be sloppy. There's going to be penalties. I think Ben Johnson will clean that up.
He better.
My main concern, and it's the first time I've really said this, is Caleb. And I think what it is.
His accuracy looked rough.
Well, and that's what I wanted to get into is, you know, and they're talking about a little bit on the way in, so I hate to like steal other people's shit, but Waddle was talking about it as I was coming in today.
As long as you give him credit.
Happy feet.
Happy feet.
And I think a lot of what it is, like, because he makes those fucking plays, like the one down the sideline to Odunze on the run, those off-script plays are fantastic. His accuracy on those is fantastic. But then he just, like, he doesn't set his feet. And that one to DJ Moore at the end of the game.
Oh God, there was some brutal
10
ones,
yards,
man.
bro. Like, what are you doing, dude?
He was all by himself. That's probably a touchdown.
Well, yeah, any backup in the
God.
league could complete that.
Yeah, like I feel like the running back would have thrown a better throw than that. That was awful. It was brutal.
I don't know. And the thing is, that's scary about it is I don't know that's correctable because I think that's kind of an innate thing. Like I don't know how.
I mean, I
much
think
really
things are correctable. He's really fucking young, dude.
So Mike Tomlin, who we love as a coach, even though I said it's going to be his first losing season, he said there's no such thing as uncoachable players. He said you're in the game. That's why you took the job. He goes, that's why we make the money we make. You can coach things out of people if you don't give up on it. But it's also got to be like accepted. So they were showing highlights I was watching this morning of Josh Allen, like in college. He used to flick his leg out to the side.
Yeah.
Like
I
real
was
bad.
about to say Josh Allen. Like they fixed him,
And
and now he's a fucking MVP.
a couple of years, and now he's like literally throwing dimes all over the place.
Got to remember how young he is and how much he did not play in college. Even
Yeah,
Caleb's got less than everybody else that came out playing, right?
which is great. I think if Caleb can wrap his head around a few things, and I think Ben Johnson's, I think he's a guru. I mean, everybody wanted him. We got him. I think if they can make plays and adjustments that work for Caleb, and I'll tell you what, man, and I'm not saying like I was like Tom Thayer or anything, but as a former lineman of a billion years, watching Darnell Wright literally suck his own fucking dick. Like that game, when they show him the video, they're gonna be like, hey, let's show everybody your me Jay. Because all you did was suck your own dick the whole game. He was awful. The more you watch him, the worse it got. He had 6 penalties.
Did he really have 6 penalties?
6. He had 5 false starts.
No way. No. They weren't all on him.
Give
were
it
they?
to me. Give it to me. 6
look it up.
penalties.
Look this shit up.
And not only that, he got trucked like 3 different times. It's like, come on, dude. Like, we passed on Jalen Carter to get a draft pick and take that
He
guy.
is a habitual spitter.
And it's like, okay, and we hate spitters. We do. But I would take Jalen Carter's rookie year over Wright's rookie year. How many penalties?
So it's saying he was called for one of that terrible holding penalty and 1 false start. I had 2 false starts, though. So
Oh, he had 16 false starts.
that's what.
There was a whole series where it was nothing but false
The
starts.
bottom line is he looked like shit, and that's the guy. We took over the spitter, and that doesn't look like a good pick.
The spitter, he had some character issues.
Yeah,
You know what he also had?
Now he has a Super Bowl ring.
You know what he also has? Yeah, a Super Bowl ring. I'll take the spitter problem child who brings me a Super Bowl.
Left his dead friend in the intersection. Or whatever.
Good fucking deal. Like, okay, get me the ring. I've sold my soul for less.
By the way, I do want to point out that Darnell Wright, and this is why I fuck PFF's grades, did have a high grade on PFF.
The grades. Okay, so if anybody actually watched the game, he looked like garbage.
When other fandoms would talk about, oh yeah, the offensive line wasn't that bad. They were middle of the pack last year for PFF, and it's like, yeah, you didn't watch the games then, did you? You're just looking at statistics. You watch the fucking games; they weren't good. I will say that overall, outside of that, I liked a lot of what was going on in the interior. Dolman,
I'll tell you what.
we would have got blown up. But that's about it. That's
He got his
Hargrave.
ass blown
That
up
was
on that
Hargrave,
one.
though.
Run
I mean,
over.
that's a
Right.
tough fucking
Yeah,
line,
right.
I enjoyed this line comparative to last year's. The problem is we had all these 2 tight end sets. We had all these extra people chipping people off. And Caleb Williams was still running around like fucking crazy.
And this is the next problem with Caleb.
We got to figure something out.
He seems to have trouble finding receivers down the field. He seems to have problems working through his progressions. And this is the same problems we had last year. And now we got the guru, and you're still seeing it. I'm not going to be, let's get Caleb out and fucking like these psycho Bears fans that want Bajan already.
Week 1.
But like in week 1, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it's
I'll tell you
Bajan
what,
time.
if we're in week 6
That's what I'm
after
saying.
the bye, he comes out in week 6 and looks like he did week 1,
then
you're going to see Bagent crazy Chicago.
Yeah.
You look at the history of Chicago Bears coaches that came in originally supporting their quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And they all did originally. Trubisky was fucking what's his name's guy, Nagy's,
Yeah.
and Fields was Flus's guy, and then really quickly, well, that's not my guy. Let's get our guy.
But Justin Fields looked good this
I'll tell you
weekend.
what, Justin Fields. So we're all Fields fans. I love Justin Fields.
Yeah, I do too.
I really felt like the Bears, and don't get me wrong, Caleb Williams looks like he's going to be exciting. I wish the Bears would have been able to work out a contract with Fields for 2 more years. The problem is he wanted like $35 million. He's not a $35 million quarterback, right? Say he would have stayed for like $20 million for 2 more years, and instead of drafting number 1 overall, there's things that we could have done. There's options, but right now we have what we have, and I'll tell you what, Detroit we have listed on here surprises in the NFL. Detroit scoring 6 points. You think they don't miss their O&D coordinator?
Yeah.
The Packers looked elite against
You also
Detroit.
Their offensive line, which has been like their strong suit. When you lose your captain, when you lose, Ragnarok. What the fuck? How the fuck? Ragnarok.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Thor Ragnarok. When you lose him, it's that's a big hit to the line, and it showed. Their tackles are really good, but they had to shuffle their what would have been their center to guard. So I think their line's going to be an issue for them this year.
Tell you what,
Hopefully this week it is, and we win in Detroit. Wouldn't that be
Detroit.
something?
Well, let's go to the strong suits of the Bears game, and that was their fucking defensive line looked good,
I'll tell you what, man.
and their backups looked good in the secondary up until the end.
The defense looked good until the 4th quarter, which they've done before.
Yeah.
And the problem is they were fucking exhausted.
They got run over.
Because the Bears kept going 3 and out. They weren't giving them a chance to breathe. We had a whole sideline of Henrys, a whole defense of Henrys out there.
Yeah.
Just struggling to breathe. Shout out to Henry.
Yeah, poor Henry got his car hit and run today. So
Oh,
he couldn't make it.
how'd you know that, Judd? Were you there?
Well, you told
Yeah,
me.
it's weird.
Oh, I don't remember telling that story,
I don't
Bobby.
remember that either.
Oh,
This
now-
is news to us.
Okay, now we're just fucking
By
trying
the way,
to
it looks
frame
like
people.
the front of your car had some work done recently.
It's
That's
not
weird.
true.
I don't
That's
know.
not true.
It's a different color up there now.
It's
He
not.
just throws his headphones down.
That's just my Mexican heritage
I
flag I
wasn't
put on
there.
my hood because it's September. Jerks.
You know what else is September? It's Suicide Awareness Month. Again, shout out to Tegan and the work over at the Batavia Crisis Center, the Till Valhalla group. and 988 if you're having any troubles. 988 24/7 365. Make sure you reach out to somebody. If you haven't heard from one of your pals in a while, maybe reach out to them, you know?
100%.
So that they don't have an awful night like the Bears did last night.
You know, and while we're at it, might as well just hit our other sponsors, which we forget about from time to time.
Sometimes we do with us because we drink.
We are
a lot.
live in Done Did It Studios.
Yeah, live right here.
Shout out to Maddie.
As I say the address.
Yeah.
That always keeps a case of Bush beer in there, but you guys drink Miller Lite and Bush Light because you're fucking light in the ass.
Because we're light in the ass, unlike Judd, whose ass is full of semen.
That's right. He's been rear-ended just like
Don't mess with me, Judd. You're not going to win this battle.
Yeah, that's not
Ever.
Not with a guy who
Not with a guy
all this
who you
fucking
want to
prison
kiss.
time to fucking think of these fucking semen in the butthole jokes.
Hey, what else am I going to do while I was locked up? Shout out to you, Clarence. I hope you're doing well up there.
Who's Clarence?
Clarence was my cellie who kept me on a
Horny?
good time.
Kept me
Hey,
horny.
you know what?
Kept me horny as fuck. I
Clarence
would
was
not put
what I
up.
named the ghost in my house when we were kids.
He was a tease. Fucking Clarence.
And another shout out to Alley 64.
Alley 64.
in between our insults at each
I'll
other.
tell you somewhere where you don't get teased. Alley 64. They got great drinks, amazing food. The staff is fucking fantastic. And while we're talking about Alley 64, they just opened up a new
That's right.
location through their network of awesomeness, Patriots in South Elgin. Go check it out.
The old Bookers.
It's a heck of a spot.
I got to go there. I've never even been to Booker's.
Yeah, well,
It's a cool bar.
Booker's
It really
was
is.
Booker's was different because it was like you were stepping on the beach, but you were in Elgin, and there's a lot of
Beach.
yeah, it was weird.
There was sand in the bar.
Yeah, there was some sandy people in there. Yeah.
Sandy Virginia.
There's some beachy type people and like fake parrots and stuff, but now
Yeah.
it's a
Fake parrots.
it was weird, dude. It was
Parrots are
weird.
really weird.
I can't believe it didn't do well, but yeah, now it's Patriots and High Five, who makes delicious sublinguals and strips and amazing, awesome weed products that they get sometimes through.
And Henry, what's the other one?
April Acres.
Hey, breakers, how they all burn? They do good stuff. I got beautiful feet.
Henry?
Miss
Sorry about
Yeti.
your car, but this is what happens when you're not here.
Yeah, dude. I know you guys were fucking throwing rocks at Shamrock when I wasn't around. So
Man, we definitely were.
fuck you. I'll tell you who's throwing rocks. Fucking, how about Aaron Rodgers? His first game as the Steelers, 4 touchdowns. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't see the Lions getting whooped. I didn't see the Bengals barely winning.
You know, all things considered, this was a really fucking excellently done schedule for the opening week in the NFL. So many
it was
good
good.
games.
It was a lot-
Lots
it
of
was
games come
good.
down to the final minutes.
No blowouts. Was there like
Dolphins got their ass kicked.
Well, the
well,
Packers beat the shit out of the Lions.
the Lions.
the Dolphins don't count. I mean, does
Yeah.
Miami even know they have a football team?
Only when we talk about how the Bears were a better team, and then all of a sudden, well, we were undefeated.
Warm weather places. They know they have a team only when it wins.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, like,
that's a good
would
point.
anybody
do.
even know about the Dolphins if it wasn't for Ace Ventura? I mean, come on.
No.
Like,
No, I think you're right.
shout out
What
to
do you
Ace
even,
Ventura.
anybody even know about Dan Marino if it wasn't for
I mean, who the hell's Dan Marino? Oh, the guy from the movie.
Yeah.
Chewing the gum with Ace. You're a weirard guy, Ace.
If I had
Weird
been drinking
guy.
from the toilet, I
More
could have
people
been
know-
killed.
More people know about their imaginary kicker than they do Dan Marino.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Einhorn is Finkel.
I know that we're getting crazy talking about kickers, but I said when we started this,
Yeah.
not a fan of the Santos. Never been a fan of the Santos. And I'll tell you what, he shit the bed yesterday twice. Missed a 52-yarder at home where he kicks all the time.
Yeah.
The guy from the other team hit a 59-yarder. He kicks there once a year.
Was that
once.
the record? Is that
Tied the record at
tied the
Soldier
record?
Field.
Yeah.
Come on, man. 52-yarder. I know why you couldn't hit it, because you couldn't even get the fucking kickoff to the end zone.
Yeah, and
Light ass leg. You got a leg like Bobby's wrist.
I was listening. That's fair.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'd high five you, but weak wrist.
Yeah.
You know,
He ain't
I
lying.
was listening to it last night. It was Kreutz and Manley, and fucking Thayer in their post game, and there's one a few times I'm like, Manley, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, oh no, you don't kick it out of bounds there. You know, if you can't get it out of the back of the end zone, it's like that would take it all the way to the 45 or whatever it was, 40. And it was like, no, you absolutely do that
No.
because you're not gonna have enough fucking time.
Yeah, you
And
had-
what they end up with 9 seconds? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You would have had an extra 30 something seconds. You know, almost
It
40
was
seconds.
it was
It's a bad.
it was bad. I'll tell you how bad it was. So 2 times in the history of the NFL, the entire NFL. This is like the worst stat ever.
I know. I saw it this morning too.
I sent it to these guys, and Judd said he's gonna need to go check himself into the
Mental hospital. Going to
2
is Elgin
times
still open?
ever. And you think about how many coaches have coached their first game over that time.
And terrible coaches.
Terrible. Only twice has a coach in his first game ever been double-digit lead in the fourth quarter and lost. Last night happened to Ben Johnson. And if you are me and Judd and Bobby, you know the other one is fucking Matt Nagy. Both Bears coaches. Never been done ever. And the Bears are like, literally, they should sponsor us because he was like, hey, hold my beer. We're about to do this again.
So fucking brutal. You know, that is the one comparison I did not expect Ben Johnson to have after week 1. Yeah.
This is where halfway through the show we just decide that we don't talk about sports anymore.
Yeah, here's where we officially switch formats.
Yeah.
Here's where
We are now a jazz radio station.
Hey, let me tell you something. I like to play the old skin flute every night. I'm gonna be a master.
Skibbity bebop,
Ooh, shit, give me
Fuck
that.
me.
Yeah, hit me, Daddy-o. Hit me with that
Well,
sweet,
get that. Could you
sweet
get that
beat.
upright bass from the corner over there?
Boom, boom, ding, 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 boom. Here's something we could talk about, sort of sports related. We mentioned it last week, and we were wrong. But Philly's Karen, if you don't know about it, you clearly don't do the internet. Like, her whole life is over. Did you see? One, she didn't get fired. She's not a school teacher. Let me start with that.
She's an administrator, wasn't
It's always so fake.
She's like a nurse administrator or something, and like
I know she's in the school system.
it's
I did
weird.
Not teach her, though.
I think she's like a nurse for the school. I don't know. She's a CUNT.
She hates kids, right?
Did you
is
see?
that what it is?
Did you see that
have the
she
ball.
issued a statement in rebuttal to what's going on with how everybody's hating
Is
on
it
her?
real?
Is this real or is this
Real
AI
statement.
generated?
I went on like 35 different things.
Okay.
So it could be to you people that want to comment that we should like research better. Do you know how many fucking millions of fake things get put up?
And
like we'll check it and check it and check it, and it's like it looks legit and it's AI generated, and you're like, holy shit. Shout out to my boy who had a 2-hour interview with an AI robot. You fucking idiot.
Dude.
But
What?
I thought I told that story. Yeah, he was having an interview for a job, and at the end, it like turned into a robot, like on the camera, and was like, "You're a fucking moron."
Oh my
and
god!
gave him the finger. He was like 2 hours, and I don't want to say his name over the air because.
That's awesome though.
But he was like, I thought it was going really well. We were really connecting. She knew so much about me. Well, because like it's AI generated and they pick up on your responses. He's like, oh, it was incredible. And then all of a sudden he said, it was like fucking Terminator. It was like, you're an idiot.
That's fucking awesome.
So did I get the job or?
Do I work for this robot now?
Philly's Karen supposedly, we'll start with that. They should be thanking me for everything that they got for stealing my baseball. Like she's still like
stealing my baseball.
She's still like it's my
helped you.
baseball.
Yeah,
so good for you, Karen.
Yeah,
and
she
like,
did great.
I forget her real name. There's like a whole thing, and they give like her
political
address
party.
and shit. But
It's very selfish.
she looks like she'd hang out with Hillary Clinton.
She looks like Hillary Clinton.
She looks like that type of broad.
Yeah,
I bet you they'd scissor.
Oh, for sure.
Now, let me ask you something. Philly's Karen and Hillary. You got to have a threesome with them, and you got to not only get them off, you got to get yourself. You got to finish with them.
Wow.
You've only got 10 total minutes to complete all 3 of those things. But if you do it, you never pay taxes ever again. Think you can bust it out?
Yeah, got this.
Yeah, I think I can get it done.
I can focus.
I'm gonna go Philly's Karen too because at least she likes baseball. We got something in common.
Yeah, you're not going to want to think about baseball, though, in that scenario.
That's all I'll be able to think about.
I'm just going to be screaming every woman's name that I've ever seen naked the whole time.
Yeah.
Think about 2016.
She gets you home and she's like this amazing dominatrix. She's just such a fucking cunt.
You literally, like, all of a sudden Hillary does, like, a backflip and her puss is right on your face.
Gosh.
And the fucking Karen's riding your cock and they're like, yeah, you're going to give us what we want. And there's just squirting everywhere. It's just like you're in a tarped fucking room. And there's still a guy with a mop. It's Bill. And he's like, oh, yeah, have sexual relations with that woman. He's just mopping it up.
Oh my god.
This is better than talking about the Bears game.
Should we get back to sports?
I don't know if we should,
know.
to be honest.
It's a fucking
I'll tell you, game of the year maybe. First game.
Buffalo and
Dude, that Buffalo Baltimore game.
it was.
That was one of the best games I've seen in years.
Bronson was upset. That's his second team.
Oh,
Baltimore.
Buffalo's
He
mine.
was upset.
I love, honestly, the Ravens have always been one of my top like non-Bears teams just because of how they were always kind of similarly built like the Bears.
Ray Lewis defense,
Yeah, well, like
killing
defense.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ed Reed, man. I mean, that's my fucking shit.
Shout out to the NFL, by the way, for giving him the Super Bowl MVP the year that he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you,
he
NFL.
He didn't murder anybody. He just didn't tell.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
Well, honestly, he should have gotten a second MVP for not being a narc.
There you go.
Hey,
It all worked itself
snitches
out.
get stitches. I get it, but if he didn't kill anybody, why do you have gunshot residue all over his hands and his hoodie?
There's a lot of
Some
guns
guy
in
was
this country.
stabbed.
So weird.
It's
Yeah, stabbed with a bullet.
I don't remember.
He got shot in the
I
face
think he
with a
was stabbed.
shotgun,
Was
didn't
he
he?
shot? I thought he
I
was
think he got
stabbed.
stabbed repeatedly.
God, we don't know.
Here's the thing. We
Let's
don't
go to
care.
an AI-generated meme.
We're,
with it
we're
says.
Bears fans. We don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
Geographically, we let somebody fucking decide how we're going to feel for half the year because we're fucking morons.
This was
Watch
my
everybody be mean to each other the whole rest of the night.
Literally, the first 3 quarters, everybody's hugging and happy. And
dude.
I could play you videos of the songs. Everybody's like, "Hey man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start a garden tomorrow and like give back to my community." 3 minutes later, fuck you. I hope you die.
Yeah.
You fucking clap again. I'm gonna fucking bounce your head off
Yeah.
the fucking.
That's what it
There's
counter.
business owners in Geneva boarding up the windows again. Like,
Oh shit! God damn it! Why do we got to be the Geneva Vikings? They're gonna think that we beat the Bears. Shit!
right. No, it was that was my favorite of all the bad moments last night was you standing up in absolute disgust and just going, "Why couldn't I have been born in Boston?"
Yep.
I mean, it is an accident of geography. Like, as big of a Chicago sports fan as we are, I'm under no delusion. If I was born in another city, that's who I would fucking, be rooting for.
Yeah.
It's just we unfortunately we're born here, but we did get to see the '90s Bulls, and we did finally get to see the Cubs win a World Series. And Judd, you got to see the Bears win.
I've seen all my teams win except for the Illini basketball. But yeah, I saw 85 Bears. I'm telling you guys, it was great. My first 10 years on earth were amazing. And then 92 came and fucking everything started going downhill, and Brett Favre and Ditka got fired.
It just got worse.
And Wani was good, I thought, but he could never have a quarterback.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I did like Wani a lot. I also, it's more disheartening to see like Jordan Love having such a good showing, that Packers team looking legit. If you had to pick today, who's winning the division?
Oh, the Packers.
Our division, if I had to pick today,
Today.
I'll tell you what. Fucking Bears, because that's how stupid I am.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
This is now redemption season. They go fucking 16-1.
I took a bet for the Bears to win the conference.
What if that's
championship.
it? We're just always really positive from here on out, even no matter what. Like, we'll focus on those first couple quarters where we were happy. What if we just focused on the happiness?
So we can have even less people watch the show. That's
Judd, I hope you like the taste of dick, because you sound gay, bro.
Dude, that's pretty fucking gay. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's the gayest thing I've heard you say.
And you say a lot of gay shit.
Let me have a couple drinks.
grab a beer.
I'm gonna get you to Buffalo so they can throw shit at your fucking face. That's what those fans do. I'll take a beer while you're up, Bobby. Hey, while Bobby's up, let's switch it a little over to baseball, where we also like to be idiots, and we are all Cubs fans. But the Cubs, you got good odds. It looks like they're still in it. They are 98% likely to make the playoffs. So there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't like these percentages. They always fucking fall apart.
Well,
That's like PFF grade.
the Ravens were 98% likely to win that game with 4 minutes left, and you saw how that turned out. So
no shit.
let's. The Cubs are going to pull a Baltimore here, and
And how about we didn't even talk about that fucking fan pushing everybody by their heads as they're leaving.
Yeah,
the
I
fucking-
didn't get to see that.
Oh,
I
it's
just heard
so
you guys
bad.
talk about it.
it's rough.
That's the one thing I did. Kinda,
and then fucking Lamar.
I
launched.
expect it in Philadelphia.
they are
not
the most
Buffalo.
garbage fucking fans ever. Shout out Shano. Just absolute terrible fans.
Yeah, Lamar went off on the guy, right?
They just gave him a good shove, which I think you should have fucking quit. The dude was like face muffin on your helmet as you walked by.
If you physically touch somebody, you have a right to physically touch them back. Stand your ground.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's what I
anyway,
tell the girls at the bar.
I forgot we didn't talk about that, and you mentioned Baltimore again. But go ahead with Cubbies.
No,
And them
yeah, fuck 'em.
and them falling fucking apart and breaking our hearts.
Yeah, look.
My
yeah.
W flag hasn't been up in days.
I'll tell you what is up though. Sosa officially retired by the Cubs and Derek Lee, like their number.
Oh, they got the Cubs Hall of Fame.
Yeah, their flag will be up and flying.
Dude,
Derek Lee, I think it was you that sent out the reminder of his 2005
no,
season.
it's probably Henry.
Dude, it was like something like 52 home runs and
That was
80 fucking RBIs.
Is
And
that when A-Ram was there too?
Yeah.
You had A-Ram.
Yeah, we had those back-to-back years we went to the playoffs.
that team,
What is this?
that
Our
team
asses
should have won
kicked
it,
in the.
because of Dusty. Dusty fucked that up.
We lost both series pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's like swept by the Dodgers maybe, and then lost 4-1 to
It's
the
like the
Well,
Marlins.
Diamondbacks.
That was when
Marlins.
I was
06 and 07 though, the teams that where Derek Lee was.
yeah
kicking ass.
That was the peak. Of,
Derek Lee was on the Marlins, but that beat us in 03.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he was. You're right. That was like kind of the peak of my Cubs fandom up until they started. Theo came back or came to Chicago and then started giving like
Tore
all
it
right.
down and put it back
And
together.
rebuilt it back, and then I started watching a couple of years again before the World Series. It's so hard. I've said this multiple times with baseball. 162 games of watching a team that's going nowhere. It really is mentally draining. At least when the Bears suck, it only takes 17
That's
days.
where you
of
just
a
start
year.
watching rookies going, oh, potential. You just watch the
Yeah.
potential.
like that guy.
And then root with the hate in your heart for the other
Yes.
teams, Like, I hope the whole fucking Packers team dies or the
Yeah,
fucking Cardinals. I
yeah.
hope they fall flat on their fucking face.
I hope the pilot has all their names written down on a
Oh,
towel.
oh, jeez. Okay.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah, that was
They
dark.
got dark
Hey.
quick.
Well, that's what.
Positivity right out the window again. I started that, though.
Yeah,
That's all you.
yeah. That's you. You. Hey, if you
I
want to
did
stay
start.
positive.
I did.
That's on you, dude.
I'm a dick.
That's not where this show.
It's been rough, man. It's been a rough fucking day.
So, are we gonna take a look at the Bears? What do you think they're gonna finish at now?
Well, I had them at 10-7. I still got them at 10-7. I had Minnesota winning one of two. I thought we were going to win this one. We'll win the next one. So my record doesn't change. I'm not a fair weather Bears guy like Judd.
I'm not gonna lie. I think my record's about the same too. I think Ben Johnson's gonna right the ship. My only real major concern, honestly, is Caleb or health or something. If like that's the starters you have left on defense, that's gonna be scary. When you're on your fifth string fucking corner, and the only guy that makes a play is the guy you signed this week,
Yeah.
and then he gets injured, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, you gotta get that defense off the field." You knew it was gonna happen, right?
Hopefully we're all good for week 2. The NFL pretty injury free considering week 1. George Kittle's out for a month, which
Yeah.
is crazy if you're a Niners fan. And if you're a Niners fan, have fun kissing your boyfriend. And what's it? Bowers from the Raiders.
Yeah.
He like messed up his knee. I haven't heard any like update on that, but tight end crazy out there. Week 2 for the NFL, and we decided as a group because we're trying to be positive. Our week 1 like picks, we're good. So week 2 of the confidence thing where you pick one team, we got a few games out there. Packers and Commanders is Thursday night football.
Yeah, that's going to
Hey,
be fun.
are we gonna do a bye since Henry can't make his pick this week?
We'll ask Henry and we'll like put it in the notes for.
Okay.
But the
let's
Thursday
again.
night football should be good, man. Commanders and Packers, which is fantastic, especially if the Commanders can win that game. Got Giants, Cowboys, no takers. Seahawks, Steelers, Rams, Titans. That's the tasty one. Bills, Jets.
I might take Rams.
Okay, you're taking the Rams over the Titans, huh? All right, so this is gonna be official now. Week 2, Bobby,
I got to take some
Rams.
lower tier teams.
Yeah.
Am I out because the Bears?
No. We decided we're gonna give everybody a bye for week 1. You're good. Bills, Jets. You want to jump on your Bills train? Maybe
I'll
not
do my
against the
Bills.
Jets.
Let's go.
Watch you lose again.
Fuck you.
Fucking awesome.
Aaron Rodgers fucking defeats another Bears fan.
Here's a
Wait, it says Aaron Rodgers. Sorry.
Here's a
Justin
tasty
Fields.
one. Patriots, Dolphins. 2 shitty teams. Jaguars, Bengals. Niners, Saints. Ravens, Browns. Bears, Lions. Tell you what might be a good game is Broncos, Colts. It'll be a tasty treat. Cardinals, Panthers. You know what? I don't think the Cardinals are winning a lot of games.
I was literally getting ready to say.
You don't think the Cardinals are going to be good?
I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
I was literally Can I change mine to Cardinals? Honestly, I like that better than the Rams this week.
You cannot. No.
Fucking Christ.
So let it be written.
Eagles Chiefs will be a good game. Falcons Vikings. Let's go Falcons.
Eagles Chiefs has got to be the game of the week, right?
Bucks Texans. Monday Night Football. Oh, hold up here. So Sunday night is Vikings Falcons, and then Monday night we get 2 games, boys.
Yeah.
We get a 6 o'clock Bucks Texans. We get a 9 o'clock Chargers Raiders. You know why we get 2 games?
Those are good games.
Because they both suck.
No, they're good.
Bucks Texans.
Sure. Baker versus C.J. Stroud.
I'll tell you what. Baker, he had to
Baker's
go to,
got Tampa Bay.
he had to go
real
to
team.
4 teams, but he figured
But that's
it out.
what all these young quarterbacks have no experience. They get into their fucking 6th, 7th year and they're fucking good.
Well, yeah, is this why you don't give up on, I don't know, like a Caleb Williams?
This is why hopefully
That's
you don't
what I'm
give up.
saying.
Sam
Right.
Darnold,
Caleb has
Cousins.
they've barely played. They get picked 1 or 2 in the draft. And then
And here's the problem: is they play at these elite schools. So I wrote down some scores. Bama won 73-0, 73-0.
Close
Now I
game.
get they were playing L.A. Monroe, like I get it. Oklahoma upsets Michigan. That was a heck of a game.
yeah, that's terrible.
Ohio State won 70-0. Like you get these quarterbacks, Caleb Williams included, all these quarterbacks. They play these elite schools where they really only play maybe 3 elite games. Their whole like collegiate 2 years they're there. 2-3 games if you're lucky. And if they dominate either of those games, you're like, hey, this guy's a generational talent. And if they don't, you go, well, what do you expect? He was playing against one of the best teams in the league. Then they get to the NFL, and the defensive end is faster than the wide receivers this guy was
100%.
throwing to, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
The guy's 280, and he's running a 4.2, and you're like, oh, shit. And Jaden has looked really good. He's making the Bears look like schmucks.
But Jaden also had way more games under his belt than Caleb did.
Way more games, and he fell into a pretty good situation over
And look at Tyson Bagent, who's one of the premier backup quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, he also had an insane amount of starts. You know, I think people
and his
don't take
dad's
that into
cool.
account.
That's
And,
big.
yeah, I don't know. Did you see this too? Like McCarthy now going all the way back to high school is like 60-something and 3 as a starter.
Is he really?
Yeah, I just heard that on the radio today. He's
He
like
probably threw more
60-something and 3.
passes in that game yesterday than he threw his entire career in Michigan.
That is kind of a crazy. Obviously, it's not going to last because it's the fucking NFL. But I'm like, Jesus, dude, that is kind of wild. 3 losses in an entire career.
Who was it? God, it was somebody recently, like in the last few years, like a quarterback draft in the NFL. He had like never lost. He was like undefeated his whole life. In his very first game in the NFL, he lost like 27-3. And was like,
Yeah,
this
it's a
is,
rude awakening.
this some bullshit.
Like you said, when you got 250-pound linebackers that move faster than a receiver,
Yeah.
you know, it's just a different speed. And that's why, you know, maybe Caleb will get it.
He's gonna get it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's gonna get it, or he's not gonna fucking be here.
Yeah. Well,
They'll write out his rookie contract. They'll let him fucking piss and moan and do whatever he wants if that's the way it goes. You got Bagent locked up for 2 years. I'm not saying Bagent is the answer, but if that's what they decide, like, okay. But I think, like I said, week 6, if he's still playing like this, I was a Justin Fields supporter because I felt like he didn't get a lot of support. They've bolstered the line for Caleb. They drafted for Caleb.
he has weapons for
They've-
fucking
they've-
days.
Everything they could possibly do for this guy. They've defended him tooth and nail. If he can't do what he's got to do, then it falls on Caleb.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that receiving core, potentially 2 stud tight ends. You have DJ Moore, who's like a
More
top
weapons than
15
we've
to
ever had.
20. Adunze might be the best receiver on the team. Zacchaeus looks really fucking good.
He looked
Burton,
fast.
we didn't even get to see much
Well,
of
here's
him
the
other than his
crazy thing.
return. But
You
there's
only
weapons everywhere.
You only
Yeah.
targeted Loveland twice. You got 2 targets yesterday, and Dunze was like 3. It's like, come on, man, let's figure it out. Let's not outsmart the system. Let's figure it out. Get the offense rocking and rolling. I'll tell you what. Like again, as a guy who's been watching football his whole life and played forever, Caleb's cadence is weird. He doesn't have a consistent cadence. And I'm telling you right now, on the road, that's going to be a problem.
I heard a couple linemen talking about that last night. It's funny you say that.
Cadence is
an
very
issue. They said
inconsistent.
There's a reason why quarterbacks get paid so much, and a lot of these false starts are his fault.
I'm telling you right now, especially
boy.
like say it's a playoff game, which I know wishful thinking. Playoff game in Green Bay, it's going to be loud. So it all
Shit,
comes
this
down to
fucking Sunday in
It's like
Detroit.
being a musician. It all comes down to rhythm and like consistency, and telling your team, "Hey, I'm going to be off rhythm on this to get them to jump." Nobody fucking moved, but instead of going up there and his rhythm is very weird.
Well, that sounds like something that you can teach them, though.
I hope so.
Come on.
Again,
That's
the
like,
rumor around the campfire is that Caleb is very resistant to certain things. So let's hope that's just a stupid rumor started by some hateful Karens. But we're gonna find. I tell you what, we're gonna see week 2 because they come out and look like fucking garbage again. 3 quarters of solid football, not great football, but solid football. If we could put a whole game together, it'd be a change of pace for Chicago, and I would like it.
We launched this podcast in a very down time for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
in
fucking,
season last year. I mean, the very first episode
Blame us.
was new ingredients, same shit stew.
Yep.
The very first episode, and here we are, week 1, season 2, with all the hype in the world,
bitching and
having
complaining
a
again.
About the
very
shitty
similar
ass stew.
conversation. So let's just hope that this is not going to be what it's like all fucking year.
We got to break the chain. We got to break the cycle.
It would be fun to be positive.
Ben Johnson's the guy. Hey, I can tell you this. I am positive the Bears will play this weekend. Let's enjoy it. Let's have some fun.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
All right.
Hey, thank you to all the support. And remember, if you're down and out or you're having troubles, 988, give them a call.
And maybe skip out on week 2.
I've never heard myself so long.
Fuck, boys.
I got a call the other day. She's got a baby in them guts, and I've been praying to some God.